Hello, everyone, and welcome to this transmission of what I mean when I say the body is a technology. I just need to check to see if the sound is working, as I've had some technical issues on previous lives. There I am. Great. Okay, welcome. My name is Sara Marie. I am documenting my experience as a human. I have been devoted to the observation of humanity. I have been studying humanity since I was a child. I've been observing everything since I was a child. And 10 years ago, approximately, I left Sweden for Thailand to fully devote myself to this quest. So 9 years later, here I am sharing my findings. And the statement, the body is a technology, is something that makes my body react in a certain way. So there's a twofold experience in this, as I'm documenting. That is the main purpose. I'm documenting my own experience. And there's a huge experience for me while giving this transmission. So what's happening with me is that I have been dedicated to opening up my body for the last 9 years. And I was not believing in God when I started. And here I am on the other side, devoting my teachings to God, which is, as you can imagine, a very big shift. And it's that means my body is transforming along the way in the process. And something happens in the body when you speak to it like this. So what's happening with me is that I'm here to give these transmissions, and I created a 108-day initiation for myself. That's the start of this channel. And it was a devotion to my own initiation. And along the way, these transmissions have started to form. And for the first time, I'm in a transmission that I really don't know what I'm supposed to say. And it's bigger than ever because I'm putting God's name in my mouth and I'm saying that the body is a technology. And that kind of, my human is reacting to that. So I was very blocked before this session. And now, okay, so now my body's starting to open up. Okay, so I'm doing the right thing. So the body is leading me. I'm fully guided by my body, and the transmission is just coming through me. So my body's kind of open up for that. So, okay, sorry about that, but I had to adjust. I'm new to this. I should have a little sign saying intern. Okay, I'm wearing my intern sign still. So when I'm speaking that the body is a technology, I don't mean a machine. I don't mean that the body is a machine. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, that was it. So my body was, let's speak the same language. The body is divine. The body is magical. The body is God's creation. But I'm realizing in my observations that the system of the body and how it's connected and how everything in the world is interconnected and how the laws of the universe is so perfectly woven into nature and into humanity. And the connection between everything is just perfectly created. I mean, on a conceptual level, we can all understand that the fact that you can create a child in your womb, is a magical thing. The fact that we have flowers and the birds, and I get even all emotional when I talk about nature. Why is that? Why? How am I so connected? How is my being so deeply connected to other beings? And how can my relationship with nature develop from, because I'm a city I'm a city person. I grew up in Sweden, in the suburbs. It was like concrete, city with you know I had no relationship with animals or nature or God. I mean, how the experience of going from completely turned off to turned on, the experience of that, the only thing that I can offer as an object of relation is to say that it's a technology. And it almost makes me cry because I found the words. But I had to put myself under so much pressure that this is how stressed out I was to do this live. That's how much fear I had in my body that I had to willingly put myself in a situation where I force, it's not even force, it's a pressure. It's in there, it's inside of me, but I had to put it under so much pressure so it could come out. And I had to willingly, and this, and it's so strange because this is apparently then what I've been working towards during these 9 years. And it's all coming together, and it's coming together in a way that I can't even explain. And this is my attempt. Before I have the words, I have to speak the words. And this is what happens with my system when I do that. So this tells me that there's a pressure in my body that I'm releasing because I'm speaking to it and I'm resolving it in real time as you observe it. And that is how the human body works. And that is, I'm about to use curse words. It's such an extraordinary creation. The creation is so beautiful and so extraordinary that this is what happens. So when we awaken from the inside, when we truly open up the body from the inside, we are naturally this deeply connected. And I believe with my whole being that this is our natural state. That this is what the human is when we are fully connected and fully divine. We see and we feel everything. And because we can feel everything and we are so deeply connected to each other and to all other living beings, because we can feel what the other feel, and that is how we are interconnected through the nervous system, through the consciousness that lives in the fascia. We are so deeply connected that it's impossible to hurt one another, because when you hurt another, you feel it yourself. So you hurt yourself. And there is no reason why we would do that. We are by nature gentle beings because we are so, it's like, it's so magical, it's so beautiful. It's like you're in awe. I saw, and this just came to me, I saw a post on the internet saying that there was a frequency that was the highest for something, and it was the of being in awe. And I understand now. Oh, there's a huge pressure. Just so the statement, when something is lifted off your chest, and that was literally what happened now. Oh, so my spine naturally opens up now. Oh. Whew. Okay, so I'm not I believe that it's very difficult to put these things into words because I believe the words is it's a very low level of communication. It's very limited, and there's a side of the human that is very primitive, and there's like a part of the brain that is very primitive and underdeveloped, and then there's the soul, the knowing, the that I'm experiencing right now. That is an energy that is, and I can't explain it in another way, that it has to be God. It has to be what everyone speaks about is God. It's the creation, but it's alive. It's communicating with us all the time, and it's communicating to us through the sensations in the body. And how is that not the absolutely most extraordinary thing that has ever existed? How can that not be that? To feel every aspect of the human experience to the fullest without feeling fear. To see the beauty in anger because it protects me. To see the beauty of sadness because then I can feel how much I love. I had no clue this would happen, okay? So I'm having multiple experiences because I'm witnessing myself as this happens. I don't think that I can get more vulnerable than this, to be honest. Jesus Christ. What we are meant to do in this lifetime. Okay, now I'm having my own experience here. It's my turn now. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I lost my train of thought there. I had to process a little bit. And this is what pressure is. So this is a pressure that I've been holding in my stomach my whole life. Why? I don't know. I'm just sharing what I'm going through. And I can literally feel it releasing through the central channel. I can literally feel how the central channel is releasing. And how can this not be the most extraordinary thing? And the only way I can release it, explain it, is that it's by design. It has to be by design. It's an intelligence. And I've been attracted to intelligence my whole life. I mean, there's a reason why I am devoting my life to. I didn't even know why I was devoting my life. Now, today, in this transmission, it's getting. I'm starting to understand. And now my body goes into tremors. So it's releasing, dispatching the energy. And the tremors is the neurogenic tremors that Simba is specialized in. And that is the foundation of internal alchemy. Now it's going up here. Oh, can you hear that? It's like from inside. Oh, now my whole arms are starting to shiver. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, this is probably the best way that I can explain what I mean when the body as the body as a technology. So it has an inbuilt system to release the pressure in the body. So I deeply believe that we are born, and then we to have the fully human experience, we have to learn the contrasts. We have to experience the life and the death and everything in between, because everything is possible. Even we are gentle beings, but we are also, as proven in on the planet today, that we are also monsters. So we are everything, and that is the thing. It's the full circle contrast between everything. Everything is possible. That's why the circle is round. Everything is possible. Everything. And nothing is wrong. There's the capacity and the possibilities of this planet. And we are going through eras, and just look at the past, look at history, and now we're moving into something else, because this is becoming available. So this is why, yeah, I feel like this is why this information is coming. It's been available for thousands of years. We just have to live it and experience it, and then everything will change. So I believe when I say that the body is a technology is because I have spent, and now I understand why I spent 10, 15, 12, 10, 12 years working very closely with developers, because it's like what I learned there I can apply now, because that's the universe works in a similar way. It's math, and it's a way of understanding, and it's similar. So that's the only way that I can refer to, but it fits so perfectly in the way that I can understand. And because I understand it, I open up my body. So it's like the body, the physical body, the human body is a technology that is, or it's like a technological language that is the same as the field, the intelligence that is God. And when we open up the body from the inside, we naturally merge. So the physical body becomes a vessel that the energy can flow through, and it flows through the life force energy, the sexual energy, and the Kundalini energy, through the spine, through the 7 chakras. And then it goes through the root, and like a wellspring, as a energetic, so the energy field around the human being, and that is like the protection. And when that is, when the physical body, the emotional body, and the spiritual body is 100% aligned, then we just align, and then this just opens up, and then we navigate through the world 100% guided. So we are guided by the intelligence from the inside. That's how we awaken our natural gifts, our, oh no, this tremoring really starts. Our natural gifts, we are aligned, and then the body becomes a sensory system, so we can, we navigate. It's a sonar system, so we know intuitively what is for us, what is not, who to do business with, who to start a family with, who to have as friends. We naturally also gravitate to each other, to other people who are aligned with the same kind of truth that we are. And that's what I described in the last video, with how the communities are falling apart, because we are now, this is awakening in more people than me. I'm not the only one. And we are now activated, and we are awakening. So this is and that's why you see that people are stepping into their truth. And so stepping into your truth is what is guiding us to each other. We are naturally attracting to each other. So that's why we are also losing a lot of people. That's why the dragon year and the snake year was, the dragon came as a sledgehammer, and then the snake came as a separator. The dragon year came and chopped the big pieces, and then the snake year came and chopped the small pieces into further smaller pieces, and now these smaller pieces are then attracted to others who are the same pieces. And then we naturally grow into who we are and what we need to learn on to our next level of evolution. And yeah, that's as far as I can see. So I'm only here sharing what I see. You don't have to. And I honestly, fully, and wholeheartedly believe that there are multiple truths coexisting at the same time. So if there's anything you don't resonate with, I am 100% sure that that has to be the case for most people. So we align with what we align with, and multiple truths can exist, and we are having very different experience, and that's what we're going to see, and we're going to realize that different experiences than each other is happening here. And where are my people? And it's going to be confusion for a while, and then it's going to settle a little bit because people are finding their people, and then it's not as much confusion, and then you can focus on your own, hang out with people who are more in resonance. And there's nothing right or wrong. We're just going to be in different, we're just going to be aligned with different things, and that's fine. And that's the point. Just focus on yourself. Oh, wow. It feels like I'm not going to be the same person after this. Oh, that was so good. Oh, now it feels like I'm floating. And that's something clear. I'm clearing the channel when I'm, so this is okay. And this is what I mean. I'm only guided by the body. It's pulling me towards something. So I had a huge pull that I had to do this. And then my body started acting up, and huge resistance. Felt like I was gonna vomit. I didn't know what to say. I was completely blank, nothing. I've never been so nervous. All the symptoms from that was, oh, thank you. Of course, you're here when I do this. Oh, I started crying again. Thank you. Ah, you gotta love the human experience, otherwise you're doomed. That was you have to learn to enjoy these things, and that they are not dangerous, and there's nothing shameful about it. And when we start to become true and authentic, that's when everything's going to shift. When we realize, and that's what I learned, that I just realized that, and all the symptoms that I've been finding as the root cause for why I um, developed such a deep eating disorder, and I was using food as grounding. I've done that my whole life, and all of those feelings started to emerge as I was going to go and do this live. And I was like, same, something is, what is this? So I realized, and I was just sitting here, and I was like, I don't know what to say. It's a topic I'm not qualified to speak to. It's live on the emmer effing internet. It's my brand, it's my name, it's my everything, depending on it. It's like, what the hell? And I realized, okay, what am I supposed to do? All I can do is press play and just it's like I look back and like, am I supposed to do this? And someone's like, good luck. There's not a single part of me that would have chosen this ever. And yet I did. Because I've only followed. 9 years ago, I left, and I made a decision that I was going to follow spirit, because it didn't take much in my journey to realize, like, oh, I'm onto something here. It was very, very clear. I was like, okay. And very quickly I got okay, I'm just going to follow. I'm going to make a decision in every single moment. And because I was so rigorously planning. My whole existence was in the masculine control structure as a survival in this existence. And when I realized, like, I have to let that go and learn to just live in the moment, and to make that's when I said, okay, I'm going to make the decisions as I go. And that's what I did. I only follow the body, and this is where I end up. And I only follow because my body just keeps opening up, opening up, opening up, opening up, opening up. And then I end up, where am I? Okay, I end up with God. That's the only, there's nothing I can say about it. That's just what it is. And that the body is a technology it's the only thing I can offer in such an explanation, so anyone else can even remotely try to understand what I'm experiencing. That's why. If you have another explanation, please just tell me. I don't care. I don't have an attachment to what it is. I'm just trying to explain it as I go. So good. There's something about, okay, so I'm speaking to, okay, there's a fear of being misunderstood. So that's what I'm speaking to. Okay. because that's what I feel is resolving in me. So as I do this, my body is like, so if I was in total fear and dissociation when I started, I am now, as you can see, more comfortable with the experience. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen after this when I hang up. Okay. Okay, so you see my personal experience and what I am trying to share is deeply intertwined. So maybe my attempt to structure this YouTube channel as I've done is a complete failure. We will just have to see. I just go along as I go along. And I think I might have just created the welcome video on the on the first page. I was wondering what that would be. Okay, now I'm in some sort of creative mode, so I have to bring it back home now. There's so much expanding from it from here, so I feel like I'm getting a bit. Okay, so thank you for listening. So my name is Sara Marie. I am just documenting my experience on this YouTube channel. I am what I've been doing alongside here in Thailand with my husband Simba. We've been running a retreat center for people who want to do this work too. And we've closed that retreat center now because we're moving more online. We do offer private retreats still, so for individuals who want to come to Thailand and work with us, we still offer that, but they are 100% custom made. We don't have our own retreat. We collaborate and we find venues, and we have a great partner, and so it gives us more space to do things like this, and then work with people who are very highly motivated to to do this. Whew. So I will open up different rooms for different conversations, and I'm also putting together how I open up my body, and I do that through a variation of Simba's own modality, internal alchemy, that combines the nervous system, the neurogenic tremors, the fascia, the breath work, and the energy work. So it's a combination of all those. That's what I use to open up my body. So I'm recording that parallel to this, and I am also offering one-on-one sessions. So you can, I will open up a couple of slots every week that anyone can just go in and book if you want to talk to me about whatever you want to talk to me about. Whatever you feel I can help you with, I probably can. So yeah, you just let me know what you want to, what you want my eyes and ears on, and I will give you my full attention for 75 minutes. And you will also have an opportunity to ask some questions afterwards, because there might be a lot to follow up. Okay, comment. You said it beautifully. I think the body is a perfect interface between the eternal and the temporary, a vessel that can carry the purest creative sexual flame energy when the mind gets out of the way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Speaking my language. Oh, and okay, so if this is not a miracle that you've been here with me all through this 108 days, popping up and just cheering me on. I have no clue who you are. You're just a beautiful soul who has been supporting me. And now I start to cry again. And then when I do this, the transmission, you're here. And you're not only here, you're commenting and letting me know that you're here. So you're offering me your support. And at the end, you also share your point of view, and then yours is the same. So how do you explain that? You know? And when these things keeps on happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, these small miracles, and then they burst together and become big miracles, it's incredible. And when the body opens up, you naturally are drawn to this, and it starts to happen. It's incredible. It's like, this is what we come for. This is what we're here for. Not the other, not the other crippity crap. Oh, it feels like I don't know. It feels like I won something. That's how it feels inside. Okay. I'm gonna have to go now and integrate this a little bit, and then I will return with another video I will share something else. I will most likely share in my 108 days, where that is now the podcast style dedication to my own journey, where it's like I fall into my own therapy room, and that's how I'm going to use I think that's how I'm going to selfishly use it, to just, share because it just feels safe. It's incredible. I feel safe to share it on the internet. I mean, and that was the whole 108 days it was all about. So if you're dropping in and you want to see this whole thing, how this emerged from the day one, then that's the 108 days that I started by the new year. Okay. If you like this, if you want to support this, please like and subscribe. I would so much appreciate if you would like and subscribe, but only if you want to listen. If you don't want to listen, you should not. Okay. But if you like it, please do that. That would mean the world. For some reasons, I need the 1,000 followers or subscribers to open up things in YouTube, and I would love to do that. I don't even know how YouTube works. So I have to learn, but I want to learn as I go. I don't want to, here's 10 steps how to do YouTube. That just kills me. I can't do that. We have to, it's an adventure. We have to see what happens. So now I have my eyes on 1,000 subscribers. And also, of course, I want people to work with me. Of course, that would be, people who are aligned and want to do this work. Oh, how fun is that? So I'm opening up the gates, and I'm saying, God, you can send me the people who want to do this work. Open for business. We when you turn the open for business, you turn the light on. I think that's what's happening. If I can analyze myself in real time. Okay, so I'm happy and chirpy, and it's almost like I don't want to hang up, but we're going to do that. So thank you. The prayer I said before I pressed play was, please God, give me the words. And then something else that I don't remember because I was in so much fear. Look who delivered. Okay. Bye.